Do you want an overlay like this on your live streams or screen recordings? I can guarantee you it is so much better than the native Discord overlay, and you'll thank yourself later for setting it up. Today I'll be showing you how to display who is talking on OBS using Discord streamkit. Then I'll present my templates and where to copy and paste the templates to use them. And then optionally at the end, if you want to combine or tweak the templates I've made, I will try my best to explain what you can do. Please do bear in mind this is an overlay for OBS, so it won't necessarily show on your personal screen, but it will still show in OBS screen recordings. Before we start the tutorial, let's make sure you have both Discord and OBS open. To test your Discord overlay, prepare a Discord voice channel as well. Head down to the description and open the Discord streamkit webpage. You'll see the choice to install the overlay for OBS. By clicking install, you will need to authorize some permissions for streamkit through your Discord client. This allows streamkit to link to your Discord client and control certain aspects of it. After you've authorized that, you'll be brought to this page. Make your way to the voice widget tab. And here you'll have to choose which server and voice channel the custom overlay will show. After that, you should see a live preview of all the users currently in the voice channel. Here you have two options. Just copy this streamkit link over here and we'll paste it into OBS. Or as a second option, you can customize the overlay using the options provided on the website and then paste it into OBS. But I won't be showing how to do that in this video since there are countless tutorials that show this method already on YouTube. I'll just continue covering how to use the templates because that's what I made this tutorial for. Once you've decided what you want to do, copy the streamkit link from the web page and go over to OBS. Click the add source icon and add a browser source. Select create new and name it. Paste the streamkit link into the URL section, adjust the height and width as needed, tick these two boxes at the bottom and press OK. Now that we know that's all working, we're going to start copying over the CSS templates. I'll cycle through previews of a few styles so you know what they'll look like. They will all be numbered, so make sure to remember the ones you like. Really quickly, let me talk about our sponsor for this video. Yeah, no, we don't have one. But I did decide to make a public Discord server, and I'm currently giving away Nitro and server boosts to celebrate the opening of the server. I do have a lot more planned, and you'll be able to join through the link in the description. So yeah, come chat with us and don't miss out. After you've chosen one, copy the appropriate template which can be found in the pinned comment from this video. Open the OBS browser source and paste the template into the custom CSS section. Note that some of the templates will require you to tweak the CSS to use them. You'll know if you have to tweak the CSS if I said so in the pinned comment. Now that we've successfully copied the templates, stick around if you want to combine or tweak the templates to your liking, such as aligning the overlay to different places around the screen. First, I recommend opening Chrome and installing an extension called Stylus. This extension allows for you to inject CSS into any website. All you have to do is open the streamkit link in a new tab, write a new style for the URL using Stylus, paste in the CSS you want to edit, and finally save and enable the live preview. I recommend using Stylus since you'll be changing the CSS and will want to see the changes you've made live. Second, I designed the templates to utilize a variable system. This means that values are stored up here as a kind of tag, which are then automatically reused elsewhere, and change properties of each element for you. This means you don't necessarily need to know what each property does in the style sheet, and you should be able to change the appearance of the overlay just by editing the variables at the top. Third, I'll explain what values you should and should not change in the templates. I've put all the variables that you'll want to edit in the HTML section at the top. I don't recommend changing anything in this section where it says recommended not to change, and any other sections under that, since all of them are derived from the variables you have defined in the HTML section at the top. You'll only need to mess with these if you want to drastically change the structure of the template, but for most of you I recommend just changing the variables in the HTML section to avoid any hassles. Fourth, there is also an option to customize properties of a style element for specific Discord users only. This is actually how I've set up my own avatar to have a closed and open mouth animation. You can do this by going to the bottom of the CSS template and by replacing these digits here with a specific Discord user's ID. You can find a Discord user's ID by right-clicking and clicking Copy ID. If you don't see an option to copy the user's ID, you can enable this by going to User Settings, App Settings, Advanced, and enabling Developer Mode. Any element of the style sheet for that user can be customized by changing this field. And properties of elements for each user are added here. Remember, these will overwrite any properties that we would have defined in the sections above. You can add as many elements and styles for different users as you'd want, so the options are pretty limitless here. You can hide specific people's names, change people's avatar icons, and even do things like adding borders around selected users. Fifth, you might notice that some options are missing from certain templates. As an example, if you look at template number 14, you'll find an opacity animation, but this may not be available for other templates. So if you want this option with other templates, you'll have to look at the CSS yourself and copy the required properties and elements to another template you'd want it to work with. This method of combining styles should work with any CSS as long as you implement it correctly, including the ones by Gunji and Notogawa. Lastly, I'll tell you some tips on how to go about editing these variables. If there are duplicate variable definitions, the bottommost variable will hold priority. If you're using stylus, color values like avatar border color come with a handy color picker. Variables that I didn't use are commented out with slashes and asterisks. This is usually because some properties make others redundant, but are still required in other templates I've made, and thus are left commented. Feel free to leave a comment on the video or contact me through Twitter or Discord if you want to share any templates with us, or if you need any help with the overlays. I may update the templates in the future, so make sure to check the pinned comment. But that's all for now, and I hope to see you around. Thanks for watching.